Hey everyone, it's the 19th of October, and so we're going to be doing our prompt, which is the vase with some flowers in monochrome. And monochrome just means using one colour. It doesn't have to be black and white, but let me show you what I'm going to be using. So I've got my Light Wish Potentate 300 GSM cold pressed cotton watercolour paper sketchbook out, 8" by 8", and I am going to use this soft carbon pencil by Art Graph. That's what I'm going to be using to try out something today. So let's make a start then. What shape do I want my vase to be today? Perhaps perhaps we'll have it more of a stubby round vase. So we'll have one like that, and then we need the lip. So we've got our little vase there, and yeah, what shall I put on my vase? Maybe we will have these kind of little flowers grouped together. In little threes. Okay, so I've got a little design on my vase. And I need to get some flowers in. So I think I'm going to do some big daisy type shapes. I have another one coming off here. So let me see, let's try and do it like that, and then I might get it right. We're getting these big big daisies in. Let's have one flopping. And that can be the back of the flower. And maybe a couple more somehow. Let's go, where should we go? Let's go up here. And then another one really flopping and maybe not doing so well down the bottom there. So there I've got my flowers. Let's get some water and a tissue. And now let's play. This is all in monochrome. Oh, I've gone quiet. I'm concentrating, going around my flowers. And I'm going to keep turning my paper around, I think. And we can darken some bits up just by picking up the pigment from around the edge. Ooh, and it's actually turning out to be quite effective, really. So there's a kind of fine line between smudging everything and just getting some variation in the tone. And I'm just going to, not sure that that's showing up so well on the in this light, but I'm actually getting one side lighter, which is something that I really quite like to do. I think I'm gonna just take a little bit on my brush so that I can darken up and show the difference. There we go. Right, this is going to be tricky. Gonna need just a very damp brush. And keep wiping it off a little bit so that we get some variation. But I think it's not working out too badly. The trick is to have almost a dry brush. Okay, well, I'm quite pleased with how that's turned out. Now, we do need some leaves, don't we, really? Um, so how am I going to do my leaves? Maybe I'm going to bring out this Caran d'Ache pencil palette and get some pigment down. And then maybe we can get these leaves in. Mm. Well, I would have to say that that is quite interesting. I rather like using the carbon platinum pencil like this, you know, putting it on there and watering it down. And yeah, I'm thinking actually that works quite well. And obviously we want our vase on something, but I want to keep this fairly simple. Don't know if I've got enough pigment there. Let's have a bit more. Mmm. Well, perhaps we also need to just make the middles of some of these little flowers here stand out a bit more. Well, there we are. That is my monochrome vase of flowers. And I have to say, I rather like it. Yes, it's made me think how I can use this pencil in lots of different ways. And actually, maybe I could almost just take this pencil out with me when I go sketching or something. Because, you know, I could get different tones and I can use this to get different sort of marks and textures maybe. Well, there we are. Yes, our vase of flowers in monochrome. That is our prompt for today, the 19th of October. Have fun with your own. All right. See you next time.